If you're looking for a folding hardcover for that 2020 and newer Silverado HD at home for the least amount of money possible, well then the Proven Ground Easy Fold option that we have here today might just be the cover for you. Now the Proven Ground will combine the durable, puncture-resistant aluminum panels wrapped in a marine grade vinyl material and will come in right around that low $500 price point for the 6.9 foot bed option. Now that price point does make this one of the most affordable of its kind here on the site, and by a pretty hefty margin. A lot to talk about here with this option, so let's dive in. So jumping into our features, and let's start with the benefits of going with a hard cover as opposed to a soft cover. Now sure, a soft cover, it's great, it's affordable, it's gonna keep your cargo protected from the elements, but that's about it. It only takes one knife blade to be easily defeated, and at that point, your cargo might be open season for thieves. Now, a hard cover, on the other hand, is certainly going to be far more difficult to defeat and will ultimately give you and your bed cargo that added security. Now, on top of that, you are getting that very popular tri-fold design here with the Proven Ground option, making opening and closing this particular cover a very easy task. And it is going to be a bit lighter than other hard covers in the category that utilize a foam core aluminum panel design. This is going to be a bit thinner in material, thus making it easier to open and close, while still offering much more protection over those soft covers. Now the hard panels on the Proven Ground Easy Fold option here are going to be covered with a burly marine grade black vinyl material. It is both fade and tear resistant, and when pulled nice and taut against those panels, it's going to deliver a very nice clean look. That honestly is another feature that I neglected to mention in our first block. Soft covers, they can sometimes flap in the breeze or a little loose. They can be a bit baggy, especially with the changing weather conditions. Not the case here. That vinyl will remain nice and tight against those panels no matter what the temperature. Now the cover is going to ride on the 100% extruded aluminum frame, which is certainly going to be very strong, but also very lightweight. Again, going back to what I mentioned earlier, making this thing very easy to operate. Now on that same topic, again, that tri-fold option is very easy to open and close. We mentioned that earlier. Now, if you did need to access the entire bed on your rig at home, you could always remove the cover entirely, which is certainly going to be very easy with this particular option. But even if you just needed access to maybe 3/4 of your bed, you can open up a couple of panels and secure it with the included straps here down below to keep it nice and secure. Moving into pricing, again, we mentioned this at the top of the video, guys. Very, very budget friendly for the budget-minded HD owners, coming in at or around that low $500 price point. Again, this is easily one of the most affordable hard folding covers on the site at the time of this video. Now, if you did want to step into those foam core aluminum designs, well, you're going to be looking at, I would say, at least $800 to $900, if not over $1,000, depending on which brand you decide to go with. What do you say we switch gears, talk about install? Very, very easy job, guys. So figure a soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. As far as timing is concerned, well, I would say an hour at absolute most for your very first time to complete from start to finish. After that, it'll probably take you even less. But now to give you a better idea of just how easy this one will be, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
First install, you'll need the supplied Allen key. All right, today we're gonna be installing a tonneau cover on our Silverado, so let's get started. All right, first thing we need to do is get our tonneau cover in place at the front of the bed. You will see a foam section here at the front, that is the front. So we're gonna lift this up and set it on the front of our bed. All right, next thing we need to do is unfold this so we can get it aligned into the proper position, and then we'll fold it back up and secure our front clamps. All right, now we're just gonna open this all the way. Just check our adjustment. As long as we're even, we're gonna fold it back up and then secure our front clamps. All right, now we're gonna secure our front latch and our safety strap. We're gonna start with our latch. Now, if you need to, you can lift up on the tonneau cover a little bit, and this will slide back and forth. But this lip here is gonna catch the underside of the bed, and then we just tighten down the handle. Once we have that tight, we're just gonna put our safety strap Just gonna loosen up the handle. Just gonna do the same thing. Just latch up under the bed and tighten the handle down. All right, once you have that done, you can do the same thing on the other side. Now we're gonna come to the back and install our back bracket. Now I used our supplied Allen key to loosen our 2 Allen bolts at the bottom here so this can open up. This edge will go underneath the inside lip of the bed, and then this other lip will go over top. First I get that into position. Just wanna line it up, make sure that locking point is about centered. Once you have that location, you can get that out of the way. You're gonna grab your supplied Allen key and tighten those 2 Allen bolts back down. All right, once you have these tightened, you're just gonna make sure that you're gonna close it again and make sure it latches properly. If the locking point is off, you can adjust this just by loosening this Allen bolt here and dropping this up or down, whether what you need to adjust it to. But once you have this side on, you're gonna do the same thing for the other side. All right, that wraps up our install of our Proven Ground Premium Easy Hard Fold tonneau cover for a 2020 and newer Silverado 2500 HD with a 6.9 foot standard box. And remember, for everything Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.